Welcome to episode 3
Stress.
of Talk Money with Tonya. You ask your money questions and I answer them. Nicole asked
So what you trying to say I'm here for, Tonya?
I mean, you like ask, you throw the questions and I like slam dunk them.
Cool.
That's how we work, you know? But you know what? Let's highlight Nicole. Because Nicole has achieved great financial strides recently. She sent me a text and I was like a proud big sister.
So I paid off like $5,000 of credit card debt
Whoop,
just
whoop.
recently. It was such a moment in time.
Look, Kobe's even clapping for you.
I melted the credit card over my stove because
What?
It's a wrap. Like, I don't want nothing
The
to do with
ceremonial
US Airways.
sacrifice.
Like, no. But I feel like having credit cards is a blessing and a burden.
Yeah.
A burden, but once you make more money, then you don't really have to rely on them so much. I feel like I relied on them too much and I didn't have the income to balance to pay it off.
And I think a lot of people do not realize that about credit cards. Like, credit cards are not here to make up the difference between your income and your ideal life.
Mm-mm.
Like, credit cards here are a tool, especially if you've had problems with credit cards in the past. Use them as a tool. Like, commit to paying them off regularly, because you don't know when you're going to lose your job and you can't pay them regularly, and then like you're using credit cards to get by and then you find yourself behind.
Chipotle, because you're hungry.
Chipotle, and then you end up paying like $11 for that Chipotle
because that interest is 13% or something crazy.
Yeah,
so,
but I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I really am.
And
proud.
I use my 5 Finance planner.
You have thank you for plugging the planner. I didn't ask her to do that. Thank you
No,
for plugging
didn't,
the
but
Super
no,
Fab
it was good.
Finance planner. It's Amazon bestseller.
Turn up.
Amazon bestseller consistently.
No surprise.
Consistently.
Our first question is from Damon from Carolina Baby, ! Tonya.
So it's Carolina Baby.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Okay. Tonya, last year during the NCAA tournament, you cheered on the Tar Heels and mentioned you've been a huge fan since childhood. Why did you opt to go to college in Miami instead of North Carolina?
Okay. I know, like, shots fired. Yes, I'm a Carolina Panther fan. I'm actually from Charlotte, North Carolina, although I live in Brooklyn, New York. Tonya now is different from Tonya when Tonya was in high school. And really, I assumed I couldn't get in. Like, my SAT scores sucked. Well, you know what? I didn't do my research, and I assumed that Chapel Hill was a private school. I didn't even realize it was a public school until, like, other people I went to high school with were there, and they were like, no, it's a state school. I was like, man, what the hell? Like, I thought it was a private school. I thought I was going to have to pay as much as, like, Duke or Wake Forest. I ended up going to Miami. And I went to Miami and made a lot of mistakes and created my Fab Finance because of those mistakes I made when I was in Miami. So everything happens for a reason. I can still cheer the Tar Heels on. I'm a Tar Heel fan. I'm not a Hurricane fan. I did not go to UM. I went to Florida International, Golden Panthers.
I went to Florida Memorial for a semester.
Did you? You went to FMU?
Yeah.
Isn't that in like Daytona?
Yeah, it was so ratchet, Father God. Nice
My
and chill.
school was one of the most beautiful, the top 10 beautiful college campuses in the United States. That's what I go for. According to who matters. I don't know. It came up somewhere.
All
so
right.
that answers that question.
No shade.
Next question.
Amala from Columbia, South Carolina. Hi, Tonya. I know this isn't a money question, but what is your hair regimen?
So we just not going to talk money this episode, huh?
I guess
That's not what we going to do.
But no, it all intertwines.
So my hair regimen is...
What happened to your hair today? Like, let's just...
What happened? I mean...
No, it's really beautiful. But we both have, like, I have on a scarf and...
I have on a wig.
Okay.
This is a wig. No, it's great. My mom was like, you sure that ain't... And she gave birth to me. She was like, you sure that ain't your hair? Yes, my hairstylist, shout out to Sabine Tallway. Sabine made this wig custom for me because I have natural hair, in case you didn't know. And there are just some days where natural hair does not want to cooperate.
Today in New York, it rained.
They call it a lazy natural. I typically only use products that are given to me. So I don't buy a lot of my own products. Like, I love speaking at natural hair events because I just get the baggies. Like, I am not above taking an extra gift bag. I think a mistake a lot of people make is they watch YouTube and they see these girls with these amazing results and they're like, my hair is going to do that. But your hair might not do that because you might have a different hair type. I mean, you might have different textures. Like, I have like 4 different textures of hair on this one small head. save yourself some money. If you get free stuff, use that product up. I have seen drawers that are ridiculous, and this is why I don't like giving hair advice, because people just buy instead of using all of the product that you have. So we are turning this into a money thing. Use all the product that you have before going and buying new product. That is it for this week's Talk Money with Tonya. We didn't talk about money, but we did talk about money. I'm Tonya of myfabfinance.com. You can find me at myfabfinance on all social media platforms.
And I'm Nicole Soul, and you can find me at Nicole Soul TV on Instagram, because that's where I'm really active at.
Remember, this segment is nothing without your questions, so keep them coming. Ask them, tweet them at me, slide in my DMs and ask me questions, or go to bit.ly/AskTonya, all lowercase letters. See you next week.
Talking Money with Tonya.
It's a different theme song this week.